Welcome to the Blockade Runner news time with me, Stuff Plus, at 6 o'clock, or perhaps 7 o'clock, depending on whether you're watching this at 6 or 7. Perhaps maybe the whole stupid accent and news thing and the whole theme. Maybe that was a bit over the top. I don't think I really need all that. Hello, yes, hello and generic greetings. This is Blockade Runner Alpha 0.71.0C. Yeah, I'm going to ditch the whole news thing. No, we're not going to bother with that. Right, so I'm going to blast through all the changes in this update, and then we will move on to the building of things. This is building stuff in Blockade Runner Part 5. If you didn't know what it was, you probably already did, but hey-ho, it's now called Blockade Runner Alpha. We've ditched the in-dev. It was too long to say. Not me, I mean, I didn't ditch it, ZanMgt chose to get rid of it, and the light version is now called the demo version, and there's loads of other changes. So here's the menu, they've changed that, it's now called the advanced editor instead of the editor, because they're planning on calling the normal multiplayer editor just the editor. Have you got that? Not the advanced editor. The multiplayer might not have an advanced editor, but the advanced editor is not multiplayer, it's just on the... It doesn't matter. Go at the link in the description, and you can go and see the changes on the website. There is a solo button now. If you click that, it just loads, as far as I'm aware, just a local server. So this is exactly the same as multiplayer. Whoa! And it spawns an asteroid, which is pretty good. Yes, so I'm connected to my local machine. So single player, solo player is just a LAN server as far as I can see. So it has all the features of multiplayer, so I can, destroy blocks like I showed in my last video. So this is in multiplayer. You can do this in multiplayer. You can destroy blocks, and you can also destroy the little bits of debris now as well. So if I'd make a bit of debris, I can go pew and shoot that. So we got duck hunting. Well, it's not really ducks, is it? It's more of a potato hunting, which would be a really bad sport. Potato hunting. Some people call it gardening, but some extremists call it potato hunting. Because they probably feel that gardening is not an extreme sport. It is when you're flying 25,000 feet and trying to fix a shrubbery. I don't know why that would ever happen. Why you would fall 25,000 feet and try to fix a shrubbery in midair. And also carrying clippers at that height would not be good. When you destroy these as well, you also get debris, and you can destroy the debris on there. And right click also now places blocks. So there you go. It doesn't just convert now. It also just places them. So, here we go. This is the basis of multiplayer building. Thank you, ZanMgt, and keep it coming. Yes, that's right. You can now pretty much build things in multiplayer. I don't know about saving or anything like that. I'm not sure, and I don't know whether it's just on these asteroids. But the fact that you can place blocks like this, place frames, is a big step. So, hooray, we're looking forward to seeing what else happens. Maybe nothing. Maybe this is as far as they're going to go. I doubt it, though. They're probably going to work on it, to be honest. They're probably going to push a couple more updates through. I believe if you press R, you get an inventory as well. This is very, very alpha-y. Even though the game is completely alpha, this is even more alpha than the alpha. It's sort of their start of like an inventory system. It's a bit Diablo style, so they actually take... these things actually take squares. I don't know what you call it really. But when you place stuff, it's this one takes up like 8 squares there. This one will take up just the one. That sort of thing. That's whether we're going for it. This is the inventory, and there's the stuff you can wear and build, and then the crafter. This is the... I don't know what they called this. They had a competition to name it. I think it was like a... some people might make the suggestion that it looks a bit like a certain reverberating screwdriver from a certain medical practitioner that doesn't really practice medicine, who travels around in a 1950s phone box for whatever reason. I won't say the name of it because nobody knows who he is. Nobody knows who he is. So I'm not going to say where this might be from, but they had a competition anyway to name it, and I believe it was I think OmniTool was one of the things kicking about. I did make a suggestion. I don't know if that was picked, but I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter about it or anything. What was I about again? Oh yeah, the tool there, the wand thing. Yeah, that's something they're gonna allow you to craft with. Yeah. But it's not in yet, so they're just working on it. Yeah. What else? No, I think that's pretty much everything. I think I've just run dry really when it comes to the old updates. What am I talking about? There's loads more. Right, I'm just going to swap over to the other mode. Okay, current construction project. This is the space elevator, otherwise known as the Great Lift, otherwise known as the thing that nobody really likes or wants or whatever, but I keep forcing on them. But whatever you want to call it. There's a couple of things that people have been wanting for quite some time within the whole Blockade Runner game thing, and one of them has been a certain transparent substance that perhaps people might have suggested that they wanted to see in the game, or see through, perhaps. So now we have it. We have glass. Okay, so I've spawned a chunk of each coloured glass currently in the game. They might be adding more, I'm not sure. This cost 57,000 space credits to get this glass into space, so I hope you appreciate it. We have this white colour here. I guess this, you could probably class this as the sort of standard glass, because, I don't know, is white the standardised glass? I don't know if they've gone for a standard glass, really, or whether glass is just glass with the different colours. I mean, it's called glass white, but yeah, they might add more glass that's classed as a standard glass. You know what? Moving on. That's the white one. This is black one, so you can have tinted sports spaceships. That would be awesome. Someone make a tinted glass sports spaceship with GTI written on the back and a big exhaust, big custom exhaust, and we'll have space races. What? That's like actually a good idea, right? You know what? Right, that's what we're gonna do. Let's start making some GTI spaceships. And we're gonna have some space races, but the only rule is that they have to have some blacked out windows, because apparently all of them have that, and some big custom spoilers and GTI written on the back, and turbo, and 7 axles. No wheels on, obviously, because that would be silly, because we're in space and there's no traction, and you wouldn't need it because we're in space. Moving on again, we got a green colour here, pretty nice. It looks like a fruit pastel, I think, but that's fine. We got this just god awful colour. Nothing against ZanMgt or anything like that. There's nothing like that. Fair enough, I can understand why they've added this colour, but I personally think it's just horrible. Saying that, I bet you I use it somewhere. But it's yellow. It's nothing against the game or anything like that. I don't like that colour. Moving on. This is a red colour, as you can see. Unless I'm not going to go. I was going to make a comment about the whole colourblindness thing, but I've dealt with that in the last video. So apologise if I offended anyone in the last video. Moving on again. That's red, and this is blue, which you can't really see very well on a blue background anyway. And blue is one of the hardest colours to see, or for the brain to work out. Apparently, I don't know whether that's true or not. But it's blue on a blue background, which makes it pretty difficult. Okay, I'm going to delete all that. Like I say, that cost lots of space credits. I hope you appreciate it. So I've retrofitted, as I said I was going to do, this lift carriage moving up and down bit, whatever you would like to call it, with the black glass. I did have it the white, but it was too bright. Yeah, so it's all right. I think it looks pretty good. Not bad. Obviously, the people might be sitting here and looking out and go, "We're in space! Oh my god! Oh, there's glass. That's good. Yes. I hope they realise that there's glass there. The same over there as well. I don't need to go over there. I've also done a little bit of work in here. This was the previous project in the last video. I've added a bit missing, apparently. I'll fix that later. Moving on again. I've added these crates about. These are the crates that I'm ferrying around the place. I've put 1 or 2 laying around, so the person that lost his luggage, you know why? Because it's that one there. That's why your luggage is lost, because the guy up there has nicked it. That's where it is there. I've put some stairs here. Actually, I've also put in this bit here, which I should really explain first. This is like where the foreman would sit and smoke cigars and pretend he's doing work. Right, this is the other baggage section over here. I've put these crates in, and these are all getting scanned and labelled and whatnot, and I've put them moving up and going up the different chutes up there. I still haven't decided on what's going to go up the top, but I don't need to, because I can come to that later. Up here again, we've got white glass on the forum's office. Foreman's office. Why did I say forum's office? Okay, so yeah, this is the undersection of the elevator thing. And someone made a suggestion that we should do a Babylon 5 style Babylon 5 style slums slash down below slash reactor bit. And it's just genius. There's no other word for it. It's just genius. And I'm so disappointed I didn't think of it myself. I was gonna put reactors in, but I just didn't think of making it the slums, because that's just lots more interesting. And I love B5 as well, so I don't know how I managed to pass that. See, if you don't know what B5 is, actually, if you don't know what B5 is, watch my last video, because that explains what B5 is. Actually, it doesn't really explain what B5 is. Just Google it, like I said in the last video. Yeah. To be honest, just watch the last video if you haven't watched this one, because that's how sequences work. Anyway, right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for the biggest reactor I can find, and then just spawn 10 of them. Right, well, maybe not 10, but you get the idea. I'm going to spawn 1 or 2. That's a warp core. It's alright. It's fairly chunky, fairly sizable. What's this? It's pathetic, that's what it is. It's tiny. We don't want that one. Generator, what's this one? It's pathetic. Generator core. It's not as pathetic as the last one, but it's still pathetic. Right, so I had a quick look around, and I think this one is the biggest so far. You know what? I'm probably wrong. There may be a bigger one there. Who knows? Well, someone might know, actually, if there is a bigger one. I'm guessing someone will know, because if there's a bigger one than this, they would have built it. So at least the person who made the bigger one will know if there's a bigger one or not than this. Unless they don't know this one, because if they don't know this one, they won't know that the one that they made is actually bigger. Ah, see? So no one may know if there's a bigger one. Either way, I'm gonna use this warp core. Yeah, this is going to be the thing that powers this big thing here. Well, when I say this big thing here, I mean this that I'm building here. Yeah. Right. So I'm gonna put a couple of them in. The plan is to have it go down and then in, and probably in 20 different shapes that I decide to then delete and then try again and then try again and try again. So I'm just gonna put some symmetry fields down and start building. Right. So I've got the symmetry fields down. I could have them like this. Don't really look that impressive, if I'm totally honest. I could have them like this. Again, don't really look totally, no, they don't really look that impressive. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, hang on. Oh, hang on. Why am I saying hang on? I'm not doing anything. I'm controlling this. There we go. Oh, there we go. Yes, let's have them like that. Yes, hang on. What I'll do is I'll join them up like that. Yeah. Oh, this is just, yes, right now. So I'm going to have big-ass long ones without the ass. I'm sorry, there's no need for the ass, was there? Sorry about that. I didn't really need to say that. Actually, that's probably a bit too... Oh, hang on, that's probably going to cause some insurance claims. As that comes down and then smashes into a reactor and blows the whole station up. That's going to be an insurance nightmare. So let's just get rid of that and get rid of that. There we go. We don't need it as long. Oh yeah, so there's our big, medium-sized, tiny reactors that are now really long. I hope they don't blow up. That really goes without saying, really. I hope they don't blow up. I don't know why I mentioned that. I think that goes without saying. I don't want them to blow up. But you never really know, do you? Maybe if I didn't say that, they would blow up, and then I would be wiping egg off my face. So you know, got that one covered. Got that one covered. Right, I want to bring this down, but keep like a little lip on it. So let's just roughly guesstimate it. Yeah, somewhere like that, but I'll leave... So how much is... That's a lip of 2, so I'll leave a gap of 2 like that, and then bring it down like that, and then we'll edge it off. In fact, we'll edge it off now, and then I can see roughly what it looks like. I haven't got the height yet. I don't know how far down I'm going with this. And then we'll go down like that. Yes, okay, and then we'll have a bit of a sump on it. We'll have these off the ground, probably enough so you can walk under it. So maybe another 2 more, perhaps. Maybe that's a thing that I'm going for too. I don't know. I don't know why that would be a thing as well. It would just be a sign. Okay, so we've got this bottom bit here, but I need to do it. What on? Oh! I forgot about this. I forgot I did this. In my previous video, I explained what this is. You know, basically this scans for dodgy stuff. You know, I think I mentioned before, go and watch the other video and that'll make my life a lot easier. Yeah, this scans for dangerous things or, you know, bacon or whatever and puts it in here if it's unnecessary, and then it was going to fling it out the side. So this one's just active. So, you know, this one's got some sort of animal in it, maybe a hamster, which is, you know, oh, you know, that's really a bad thing to say, isn't it? A hamster in space. And then this one's got a gun in. You know, why not? And this one's got some broccoli in, but it contains broccoli disease, which means your head turns orange, and then your head becomes your leg. It's a really bad disease, and you do not want to catch it, so they're flinging it out. Yeah, broccoli disease, ladies and gentlemen. You do not want to catch it. Yeah, so that's working. Yeah, it's working. This one here, we're still figuring out what this one is. We just don't know what it is, which is why it's going out. We couldn't scan through it. I think it was kryptonite or something. We couldn't. We don't want kryptonite on here, so we're flinging that out as well. Let's just hope a ship isn't going past, because then, you know, they might get a dead hamster, a gun, and broccoli disease. That would be really bad. And kryptonite, which would be even worse. Well, if you're Superman, I don't think it even affects other people, does it? I think it's this awesome substance that, you know, a green rock that affects Superman and nothing else. Yeah. Superman's only weakness, green rock. Right, I'll do a little bit of a slant under here, like that. And we'll put a little bit of slant under this one here. Like that, yep. We'll do this corner here. Not like that, because that's the wrong piece, and we wouldn't want to do that. That's also the wrong piece. I've done something wrong. What have I done wrong? I've messed something up. I've totally messed something up. What have I done wrong? Oh, it's this corner. Oh, it's these corners, right? Get rid of the corner. Yeah, get rid of the corner like that, and we'll put on slopey edges like saving. That's always good, right in the middle of me dragging and speeding. Thank you very much. And we'll do it like that, and try and turn around. That's not working. There we go. And then we'll get rid of you because... Oh, I forgot one. Oh, come on. Oh, stop. Turn round. Turn round. There we go. There we go. Oh, for good grief. Right, I might have made a bit of a meal of that, to be honest. It wasn't as hard as I made out, to be honest. Yeah. So anyway, that's that big block bit here. Now we just need to box it. I've just realised I've only made it one thick and the other's too thick. Back in a bit. Right. Okay. Right. So it's now too thick. Not too thick, as in it's too thick. What I meant is it's too thick, like the number 2 thick, not as in the other number. You get what I'm saying, really, don't you? Yeah. So it's too thick. And so what I said about previously me having a 2 gap here, that's wrong. So, you know, remove that from your memory banks if that's something that you can do. If you can't do, then just forget it. In fact, you probably already have. Or I might have edited it out. But then if I did that, then what I've just said wouldn't make any sense either. So I won't edit it out. I'll leave it in. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to put the floor in and stop talking. Right, let's just butt this up against it. Oh, hang on, this is a bit difficult. I can't tell where the fields are. Oh, there we go. That's a better one. I think that's about right. Is that too thick? No, it's not. Now it is. There we go. You know what? One of my requests, I guess, a suggestion maybe. I don't know whether this is possible. I don't know whether it's possible. So you know, don't take this to heart or anything. But yeah, when you go and butt up against the symmetry field, can this glow perhaps, or make a humming noise, or like a change colour or something, just to show that you are right up against it, and make it easier to see? Is that something? I don't know whether that's something you can do, or whether it'll be easy, or whether it'll break the game entirely and kill all of human society. I don't know why it would do that, but you know, I'm not a game developer. Okay, so here we go. I've got this all plumbed in. Really, well, actually, I haven't got it plumbed in. It's just sort of hanging there, and therein lies the problem. It is just hanging there. So I need to support it somehow because, well, I'll be honest, I'm not a structural engineer. If there's any structural engineers out there, you've probably already realised that I am not an architect or structural engineer. So I'm not too sure whether they could support their own weight, or whether these beams, well, this... Did that just disappear? Nah. So, it did it again. That is definitely disappearing. That is definitely disappearing. It is. Oh, it's because I'm going inside it. Oh, right, okay. I was going to say I don't allow cloaking on this space station. There will be no messing with physics and light patterns in my space station. I don't know whether this can hold that. So I'm going to put some supports on it. Because that would aid in this space station not blowing up. And that would probably be good for profit margins. Because having to rebuild an entire space station... Well, that bankrupted the Empire, really, didn't it? I mean, they had to build 2 of them, so whatever. They'd lost. Shows how good they were. Right, ditch the symmetry for now. Let's see what it looks like. Nah, reactors. I'll probably encase them in something, actually. Yeah, I'll probably do that in a bit. What I'm going to do now, though, is search for what interior I want. So let's see. Let's try this one out. We'll have. Oh God, we'll try this one first. Imagine having to do this in like 1 by 1 bits. Yeah, that would be really annoying if a game made you do that. Very. I don't like it, actually. It's just, no, it's too clean. It's too clean. It should be grubby. Undo. Right, let's try this one. This one is like a green colour. Oh, good grief, it's all the green. Yes, that is all, it's not even green colour. This is green personified, brought to life by the power of green. And a screw head. Yeah, or maybe a reactor. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Reactor. Magnets, it's alien, whatever it is, or something from the 60s. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw this in the 60s. I mean, I was never born in the 60s, but you know, I do own a time machine. I don't like that either. I really don't like that either. So I'm just gonna use this one. This seems to be the go-to interior for some reason that I tend to use. I don't know why. I'm not sure why that is, but I like it. There we go. Yes, that's good. That is good. I want like a grimy one, like all brown and rusty and stuff. Oh, actually, could I use the wood? Could I do that? Let's try that. Actually, this might be an idea. This. Well, it definitely is an idea. I didn't say it was going to be a good one. The wood's on the floor, isn't it? The wood's on the floor. So if I lock it up like that. Oh, done it wrong again. Let's lock the build direction that way. We've got like wood like that. What if I put like all of this is wood like that? Is that sort of rusty? Then I'll change the build direction to that way and lock it, because then this is now technically the floor, and I've just gone through the floor. And that's again wood. Yes, okay. No, we're getting there. Does this look rusty? No, it doesn't. It just looks like a really, 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 really expansive bowling alley. With 2 giant reactors, so not really like a bowling alley at all. Let's just go back to what I was doing. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to stick with this one. This one's all fine. Everything's fine for now. We'll stick with this one until there's a rusty one, and then I will change all this for rusty one, which would be quite good actually, because then you'll think, oh well, all of the gases and corrosive things that these let off will have turned the whole thing to rust, and it's a bit of a timeline, an evolution. You might think that actually that's totally not the case, because these don't let off anything, and it wouldn't change the exterior or interior at all, really, if that was the case either. I'll just be changing it myself, really. Yeah. Sorry to smash your dreams. I've just had an idea. I think I've had well, I know I've had an idea. I just don't know how good it is. What happens if these were about to blow up? Huh? What would happen normally? Well, they would go, you know, and make some noise, and I'm sure a countdown would happen and whatnot. But that would be it, really, and that would be it. And then they would blow up and take everything with it. So I have a plan, and the plan is to make these eject. I mean, they're not going to physically eject from the side. I mean, I know, sorry to burst your bubble or anything, but if that's what you were thinking. But this is the idea. If I put the whole thing on rails, like that, there we go. And then I will put, well, I'll dig a hole in this side for now. There we go, that's uncovered the entire reactor like that. That is good. And then what I'll do is put like a big plate over it and some red warning stickers. And what happens is, if they're about to go thermal, it just shoots it out the side. Hopefully this isn't on the way up, because that would damage it. But yes, we can now eject the reactors. I think this is a certain I think you can do this in certain other sci-fi settings. I know a certain setting of well, let's be honest, it's Star Trek, the eject warp cores, don't they? So yeah, I think that's exactly where I got it from. And this thing is in fact called a warp core. So this isn't original at all, really, is it? It's not really original at all. It's still a good idea though. Whoever designed it, I mean, you probably wouldn't actually. Nobody probably designed it. It was probably already a thing. Yes, I reckon that you could probably actually, I don't know. Can you eject reactors in the real world? I don't really know of any reactors you would want to eject. Actually, oh, nuclear submarine. Yeah, I probably wouldn't. I probably wouldn't want that to go bang on me. Just cover the hole up with something that looks pretty good. Yes, there we go. And they're called vents, actually. So you know, venting this warp core, vent. Yeah, that works. Yeah, it's named correctly, and we're gonna use that. And just for good measure, let's put some red plating on the outside, just so you know that you probably shouldn't stand in front of this, because that would be bad. All right, okay, let's just redo the interior. Let's just redo this, and then should be so. Yes, we are sorted. Okay. So I've planned ahead. I have planned ahead. I know it doesn't seem likely, but I have planned ahead. I've got the ejection bits on either side, just in case. They've got two there. And two over here, just in case there's a ship flying past. Oh, this is on the way up. Hang on, no, that's on the way down. Or whatever. You can fling it either way. So wherever there's the most space, you can fling it that way. Actually, figuring out which way is the most space is actually going to be quite difficult, because space is quite big. And if you want to know where the most space is, then you don't want to fling. Actually, you don't really need to know how big space is. You just need to fling it where it's not going to hit anything. I don't think I want to be around this. I mean, with all the flying warp, with all the possibilities of flying warp cores and debris coming out the side from over. Oh, which side is it? Over here. Look, with all this, with the the broccoli disease and the guns and the hamsters, and the warp cores and possibly the ships crashing around. I don't think I'm going to sell many tickets for this thing. I'm not sure that I'm going to sell many tickets. Right, that's it for this video. I'm done for this video. I'm going to do some work on this. But suggestions for this thing, because this is the thing I'm going to be doing in the next video. I'm going to box these in. And I want gantries. Again, this is 100% ripped off from down below off Babylon 5. So, all really rubbish stalls selling generic meat that you don't even know where it's from, and trinkets and just rubbish lying around. That's what this is going for. So suggestions for other things to go in here. I'm thinking maybe put some gantries. Well, there's going to be gantries all over the place. 1 section, 2, possibly 3 sections. This bit here, hang on, I'll just launch so you can see the sort of height I'm going for. This here, this is the top. So this will be like the 1 section here. This will be not the very down below, because I think the idea is to have like I guess it would be a sump here, which would basically be full of absolute rubbish, like water and just absolute filth that just collects to the bottom of the station, and that's going to be really fun to build. And I'll probably do the design for that before the next video. But suggestions for the next video, if you please. That would be all right. Yeah, that would help me out a lot. And if you don't want to, then that's just fine. Not a problem at all. Okay, hope you've enjoyed it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So bye. You leave first, go on, because I'm always the one that leaves first and puts me outro on, so you can leave first. Go on, turn around and go. Unless you're already turned around and you're watching this with your back to you, with the back of you to the monitor, in which case you can either see you've either got eyes in the back of your head, or you're using a mirror in front of you to watch the monitor, which that would be just insane. I mean, why would you want to do that? Or you can just see any other way. Or you might have 3 monitors, in which case you could have the back to one monitor and still watch me. Well, not me, obviously. Just watch this, really. Okay, bye!